Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we are unboxing Beyond the Rift, a Perdition's Mouth card game. Now, Perdition's Rift has been featured quite a bit on my channel. You've seen some stuff from the base game. I did a full how to play series on the base game. We've got the Soulspire expansion preview and instructional video coming up very soon, as that is going to be showing up on Kickstarter soon. This was sent to me by the company, by Dragon Dawn Productions. I know very little about this card game, certainly a lot less than I know about Perdition's Mouth, the actual main game. So I'm very excited to get into this. As you can see, it is a 1 to 4 player game. Always interested in having more great solo games in my collection. 60 to 90 minutes, ages 13 plus. So let's dive right into this and see what we've got. Now, I do also want to mention our sponsor, StoneValleyGames.com. This is your friendly, distant game store. They've got a ton of fantastic stuff over there. Board games, card games, war games, RPGs, collectible card games. Anything you might need to scratch that tabletop itch, they've got something for you. Go check them out. There's a link in the description below. They also have some cool programs. If you're a return customer, they have a loyalty program. If you live in the continental United States and you order $100 or more from them, they'll ship to you for free. And if you are in the United States military stationed at an AA, AE, or AP address, they'll ship to you for free. So go check them out. That's StoneValleyGames.com. Again, there is a link in the description below. Okay, so let's get right into the box. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Well, right off the bat, some familiar faces from the regular Perdition's Mouth game. We've got Tyra and Sima, and this looks like some stuff belonging specifically to them. You can see you've got the icons there show that is for them. I guess this is maybe, so you see Seer of Truth and Fury of the North, Rage of the Innocent, the One Eye. Okay, so those must be like damaged sides. Oh yeah, and okay. All right, so interesting. This side has 10. If the terminology is the same, that's going to be 10 action points, I believe. 6 action points. So in the 4, and then 7. Now that looks like the damaged side. That's what I was looking at as far as what was kind of interesting there, because it's got that red ring around it. So it looks like this would be the damaged side, and yet more action points. So I guess maybe, you know, gets enraged, that sort of thing. We'll have to see exactly what's going on there. Here is the rule book. So let's see. All right, so rules start there on page 3. We've got setup. So really the rules really start in earnest here on page 4. And moving back this way, looks like really the main rules end right there. So about 11 pages of rules there. A little blurb here about campaign play and equipping items. And this, oh, look at this scenario book. All right. Card game's got a bit more to it than I expected. Nice. Campaign play, yep, all right. And so let's see, we've got 78 pages here of stuff for scenarios and everything. That is very cool. All right, so let's see what all else we've got here. Obviously, an ad for a different game there. Year of Chaos expansion for Grey Eminence. We're obviously not going to open up all these cards, but let's get into a couple of these packs here. All right, so all the same card back here. We've got doors, barricades, rubble, Innocence, Levers, Fire, Altar, Acolytes, those are the bad guys there for sure. Guards, Summoners, Boneworms. Oh yeah. See, these look like maybe these are the enemy and terrain cards. Okay. So these are going to be for heroes. Well, let's get down in here real quick. All right, so this goes here with, okay, here's another guy that's familiar. Olazable. Oh, look at this. Okay, so you've got these to keep track of what's going on. Nice, I like that. I have the inset boards. And then here's to keep track of your, again, action points. And you've got some cubes there, obviously, for keeping track down there. There's Bastion. We've got Niffle. Elisa. What is this? That's interesting. So threat level is down here, and that's the icon for your response cards from the normal game, from the original one. So curious to see how, and the response cards that you could draw from that deck run from -1 to 5. So this is some sort of kind of bringing that over. Okay. And in fact, here's a response deck right here. That's what the response cards look like. Okay, so there's a lot of crossover here. I'm very interested to see how, and that, yep, more response cards. All right, so this is Elisa here. She's kind of a Magus elf. Let's look at some of her cards here. Or actually, that's definitely not all of her cards, so they must be split up in a different deck. So let's grab Niffle here. So this is Niffle, and so you can see you got cards like Distraction, Touch and Feel, Experience. These symbols here have to do with whether it's a a special, a defense, an attack, reaction. So that's what all these symbols here have to do with. And a lot of the cards have multi-use. So they're definitely bringing a lot of stuff over from the game with the minis and putting it into this card game. So, but it's pretty neat. This is because this is something that I could travel with, as opposed to, obviously I'm not going to take the full mini game, or again, it's not really a miniatures game. You know what I'm saying? The full dungeon crawl, I'm not going to take that with me when I travel. But this, absolutely, I could, and maybe it would give me that. That scenario feel that I want, that's the type of game I really like playing, and I could possibly be able to travel with it. So this is pretty exciting. Looking forward to getting into this. But that's pretty much everything that's in here. Like I said, I'm not going to open up all of the different packs here. No reason to do that right now. But, oh, and by the way, this is not an enemy that's in the Perdition's Mouth base game, so that's interesting too. Got some new stuff in here, or at least stuff I haven't seen before. There's quite a few expansions for it. So there you go. That's everything in Beyond the Rift, a Perdition's Mouth card game. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to come back, and we'll be having some additional content for this. At minimum, a gameplay or instructional video, one of the two. We'll see. And yeah, be sure to check out the Soulspire preview and instructional video when that comes out later this month. Just before Gen Con is when we'll be releasing that. We've got the series for Aeon Trespass Odyssey, as well as the series for Frosthaven continuing. Those How to Play series are continuing. We've got Dungeon Universalis coming up soon, and 1815 Scum of the Earth. All that coming to you very soon. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.